What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is predictions time for the Super Rugby that takes place this weekend. We've reached round 2, and what an interesting tournament it's been. We've seen some surprising results. A tournament that pretty much everyone thinks would be dominated by the All Blacks seems to be a little different this year. Obviously, it's still early. We're only in round 3, and it's still a long way to go, but some impressive results that we've seen. Some teams showing a lot of strength and character, some teams not showing the best of character as they would have in the past. So a lot to really ponder while we process this tournament going further and further, because we might see a new winner, or we might see the same winner but different results in the log table. But it's going to be interesting. Let's look at the fixtures for this weekend and predict them, because that is why we are here. Hit that subscribe button and like this video. Loads more to come, so make sure rugby season has kicked off. Blues Crusaders. Blues have lost 1-1. Crusaders won and lost also. Losing to the Chiefs last weekend, which I got mine. I had a shocking Super Bowl weekend last week. Let's see if this one will be better. Blues Crusaders, I'm going Crusaders to pick up that win. I think they're going to bounce back after the loss last weekend. They'll be hurting a bit. They'll be frustrated. I see them dominating that game. But who knows? I like the Blues. They're on my New Zealand team. I hope they can shock us, but I don't see that happening. Reds Waratahs, another good Australian derby to look forward to. Both teams have lost both their games that they've played. Rebels not playing. Sorry, I said Reds. Rebels, I mean. Rebels haven't played to the strength that they played at the start of last season, and Waratahs really haven't looked as sharp as they normally do. So I'm expecting more from both these teams, actually. Obviously, home ground advantage, you'd think the Rebels would do it, but I think Waratahs might be one up on them and will pick up the victory over the Red Bulls. I nearly said Reds again. Sunwolves Chiefs take off as well. Also, both teams undefeated in the tournament. Obviously, Sunwolves only having played the 1, Chiefs playing 2, and their big win against the Crusaders last week, which will be a great motivator for them, and I believe that will take them into the victory of the next game coming up, which should be an interesting one. Sunwolves are a tough team, play a lot of heart and soul in the game, but I do feel, though, that the Chiefs are just going to be that much stronger. Saturday, what a game to look forward to. The Hurricanes versus the Sharks playing in Wellington. Sharks undefeated in the tournament. Hurricanes having lost 1 and 1-1. Should be an interesting game. We haven't seen the strength of the Hurricanes that we might have seen in the past. We can obviously go back to the Stormers game, which was appalling for the Hurricanes. They're going to want to forget that and really take on and dominate as they go into this one. Last week's result against the Jaguares went well for the Hurricanes, and now the Sharks, they are playing this weekend. Sharkies, as I said, are undefeated. They are my team, and I'm actually going to go with my heart again. I was right last week. I was right the week before. No, I was actually wrong the week before. So let's hope I can be right this week again. Sharks, Hurricanes. I'm going Sharks to pick it up, but it's a low point score. Brumbies Highlanders meet next. Also, Highlanders having lost their first game. Brumbies having done not too badly at all. Probably the only Australian team that's doing something. They will want to keep that up and keep on that strong momentum going forward. You are playing a New Zealand team and you are playing at home, so technically Brumbies will be in favour. But after the Highlanders lost last weekend, I'm going to give them the upper hand on this one, and I think they might just edge it over the Brumbies. Second last game, Lions versus Stormers down in South Africa, derby at Ellis Park. Two intense teams looking not too bad. Lions lost their first one against the Jags, having won last week. Stormers looked good against the Hurricanes, looked not too bad in last week's game either, and again, they're the only team in the competition who have yet to have an opponent score a point against them. Therefore, I'm going Stormers to pick up a victory. I also think it's going to be very close between the two, but I'm going Stormers to pick up that one. And then last but not least, Jaguars are taking on the Reds this weekend. Crack of dawn, 1 o'clock in the morning, South African time on Sunday. I might watch it. I've watched actually both, but we'll see what happens with this one. Jaguars, I'm going to give them the doubt there. 1-1 lost one, or the the favour there. And Reds having lost to Jaguares at home are always another different kettle of fish. Show a lot of strength, show a lot of passion within. So for me, I'm going Jaguares to beat the Reds. Should be another interesting weekend of Super Rugby. As I said, Super Brew was shocking for me last week. Hoping for a bounce back, hoping I get my predictions right. Should be an epic weekend of rugby. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you real soon for another one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.